Welcome back to DAX Guides for Text Functions. Justin here from Pragmatic Works. Let's take a look at the value function. Value converts a text representation of a number into a number. The syntax is value followed by the text that you want to convert. The return is a number in decimal data type. The value function is useful, especially in Power BI, when Power BI fails to convert the number stored as text to a number stored as a number. This can happen when you're bringing in data from legacy systems, for example. Format does the opposite of value. Format converts a number to text. We did that a few modules ago. Value converts text to a number, but typically it's numbers that are stored as text that we want to convert. You do not generally need to use the value function in a formula because the engine implicitly converts most numbers that are stored as text, converts them to numbers as necessary. But imagine you're loading German formatted text numbers. So you can see this in our Power BI report as we go in and look at a column that I created that has that kind of formatting, and we want to force a new column that is converted the way we want. So let's head over to Power BI and take a look at our German formatted text column and convert it into numbers. All right, welcome back into our Power BI report. You can see that I'm on the value page. Let's head over to our table view and take a look at that column that I mentioned, amount text. So this column is stored as text. The formatting is a German type formatting, which is looking for a good example here. And we can see that we have commas where in the US, we would typically have a period here. We have decimal points where we would typically have commas. So we have some cleaning to do here. So let's make a new column, and we'll simply call this the converted amount because it's called amount text right now. And we can use the value function. That's how to use the value function to return that converted amount. But it's typically used in conjunction with other things. So what I'm going to use is a substitute. So what I'm going to do is substitute and then drop down to a new line. That's Shift Enter. And I'm going to substitute the text function's amount text column. I'm going to use the substitute in there to replace that period. And I want to get rid of the period and I want to get rid of the comma. So this text, this DAX should work. All right, so now we can see our converted amount column. It has removed the commas from where they did not belong, and it replaced those with decimal points. Now we can also format this right up here with putting a comma in so that we have the comma in a US format. If we were to do something with this in a visual column chart, and I'm going to put the product list in at the bottom, so that'll be on our x-axis, and then what we'll do is we'll take that converted amount and put that on our y-axis. So now we have our products by converted amount, and if we hover over them, we can see that they are in a formatting that we are more used to seeing in the West here in the United States. So we have the comma in the correct place. We have the decimal in the new place as well. So this was done using that value function, particularly in conjunction with some substitutions. That's the value function, and I'll see you in the next module.